Area, I throw a salute to, I greet to Nigeria must survive. E no be as e be. E no be like as e be like. Revolution must take place. And I believe, say one day, it will happen. Make una.
Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor-elect, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me start by thanking the Governor for honoring us with his presence. I know how busy you must be in the 11th hour of your preparing to exit the government house. Let me also thank Bishop Kuka, who is a prolific writer, an eloquent speaker, a clear-headed intellectual, and a man of God. Bishop Kuka and I have a lot in common, but we still haven't agreed on a point of argument between me and him, because I believe that I will be on the right hand of God before him. And he said it because of me that he had become a priest and a bishop, so that I can go and be accepted by God before he is accepted by God. I think that's our agreement. I want to, before I make my short remark, I want to tender unreserved apology on behalf of President Jonathan, who was with me in Accra up till this morning, and he had tried to make effort to be here. And he said to me when I was leaving that he would try to be here, but if he is unable to be here, I should pass his apologies to the House. I know how much he wanted to be here. This book, like the other books that Bishop Kuka had written, Witness to Justice, in a way I should be blamed for the book, because Witness to Justice came out as a result of Bishop Kuka being a member of the Puta Party. And as he is meticulous, he kept record and he wrote from his own point of view, and for us to learn what experience he had got from that exercise. And the aim of that exercise, like the aim of the exercise which brought about the book we are presenting today, is not leaving situations that should receive attention, not leaving them unattended to. And to me, this is very important. In any human organization and any human relation and interaction. And the situation in Ogoniland had gone from bad to worse. And particularly after the Okuta panel, the issue of the situation in Ogoniland featured prominently. And I thought it was necessary not to leave it unattended. But I found that the government was not fully trusted by the Ogoni people. Shell, of course, was a corporate body that is not trusted at all. So there was no love between the Ogoni people and Shell. There was nothing being done about cleaning up the Ogoni land, which had been polluted by whatever it is on the part of Shell. And I wanted somebody who I believe could understand the situation, not really a committee, because if you make it a committee, it might be too difficult for a committee agreeing and moving as fast as possible. So I called Father Kuka as he was then. I've come to have admiration for Father Kuka because he was outspoken. You may not agree with him, but you know he will speak well. And I wanted somebody who could easily, at least to substantive extent, who could be trusted, and who is not seen as a government man or as a private sector man, that they will think that they will lean too much to Shell side, and a human and humane human being. So my effort identified Father Kuka for this. And Father Kuka did a lot of work. While I was still in office, he wanted me to come to Ogoniland, and he prescribed for me how I should come. And I agreed to come the way he wanted me to come. Of course, I have earlier given him what should be the terms of his assignment, which he also agreed. But there are 3 or 4 points that I want to make out of all this. One is what I have said earlier. When there is an issue, a human issue that requires attention, don't leave it unattended to, because it will continue to go from bad to worse. And I believe that all human disputes, human disagreement can be talked about and be resolved by human beings. I've just experienced that in my work in Ethiopia, where between the Tigray region and Ethiopia federal government, people thought there could be no solution. but with subtle diplomacy, with addressing the people from both sides, and even people who have interest from within Africa and outside Africa. We were able to secure cessation of hostility. So it is possible. Second point is the work that those that have to work together. The state governor and Governor Peter Odili work with commitment, working with Father Kuka and working with the federal government. And that collaboration and cooperation to make sure that we get everybody that should be God to do and see what we want them to see happen. The third point is that reconciliation, mediation, peacemaking is not a one-night affair. And unless you can continue and persistently continue, you may not get there at the end of the day. But after I left office, those who came after me continued. After Governor Peter left office, those who came after him continued. And of course, peace is like love. You must continue to massage it. Don't leave it unattended. The fourth point is that there's no end to peacemaking and reconciliation. And whatever is recommended to be done must be done. Otherwise, it becomes an abortion. I want again to thank Bishop Kuka for the work he had done, and particularly for putting his experience in a book form so that others can benefit from it, and indeed we can see what else and what more we have to do to ensure that peace, reconciliation, security, and harmony remain permanent in Ogoniland and in any part and in other parts of River State where there may be one agitation or one issue or the other that may require attention. And of course, what applies in River State at a micro level applies to Nigeria on a macro level. And just as we should never leave it unattended, even at the national level, where there are agitation, there are issues that require attention, issues of disagreement, don't leave it unattended. That is the way to build wholesomeness by ensuring justice, by ensuring equity, by ensuring that those who must be listened to are listened to, as you have heard from the reviewer, is a book that should be read by all of us, because all of us, at different levels, we have responsibility for reconciliation, for mediation, for peacemaking. And I will end on the biblical quotation, "Blessed are the peacemakers, because they will be called the children of God." May all of us be children of God.
Thank you so much. Peace, reconciliation.
Yes, sir. It's a while week. Put your hands together. Put your hands together.
Former President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, Grand Commander of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Your Excellency, the former Governor of Anambra State, the Auxiliary Bishop, our dear Bishop Kuka, who is the author of what we are trying to do today, the Deputy Governor-elect, Simple Senators, their leaders that are here, traditional rulers, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. My role is simple: to present and unveil the book titled "Witness to Reconciliation." But before I do that, let me sincerely thank Bishop Hassan Kuka for documenting his experiences while trying to see how we can have peace in Ogoni land. Part of the problem of our society is that most people don't document their experiences for other people to learn from the job. And my writing is like a common thing to Bishop Kuka. Writing is very common to him. Sometimes I ask myself, when does he have time to prepare for the homely? Not to talk about time to sit and articulate and put his thoughts and present in form of a book. So many people have spoken about why there should be peace. I think the traditional ruler who in the last statement he said that while the world has moved on to renewable energy, that if the oil remaining in Ogoni land is not tapped now, well, that's not second. I want to appeal to him that the conciliation, peace in Ogoni land is for goodness. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo, you've commended him. Dr. Victor Dube, you've commended him. All these people have made efforts to see there is final peace in Ogoni land. Now, as a traditional ruler, what is your role? What have you done to see that all these efforts that have been put in place been achieved? It's very, very important. Yes, it is painful if you look back and I understand what happened in Ogoni land. Very painful. But again, we will continue to be where we are. Certainly not. So it behooves of us to know that it is for the interest of the Ogoni people to allow peace to prevail in Ogoni land. There's nobody that will lose, even if it's a chicken, that will not be painful. We agree. We agree. But for how many years now? And where are we? I don't want to go into so many things that they said about this peace in Ogoni land. The traditional land, you know, every effort made, there's one faction here that will come against this. You put this other effort, this will come from this place, and make sure there's no peace. Accusations and counter-accusations, blackmail and all kinds of things. At the end of the day, who is losing? Who is losing? We must tell ourselves the truth that we need peace in Ogoni land in order to move the Ogoni people forward. I thank Bishop Kuka, and I said that we are going to partner together. When he came, I have not had the opportunity to read the book, but it's very obvious the importance of the book. And because of that, I would urge our dear former president, the former governor of Anambra State, the auxiliary bishop, and my deputy governor-elect, and of course, our erudite, retired Supreme Court Justice Akas, to join us as we unveil and present these books to the public. So, Your Excellency, Mr. President,
Please can you remember that we have a night of praise and music cantata to start immediately after this.
Bod TV board. In case the first time you come here, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more uploads.